Now, some people say that these things belong either in the garbage or in the Smithsonian Institute because it's outdated technology. We have MP3 now, we have controllers. Why would we bring turntables on mobile events? Back in the old days, we didn't have a choice. This was the format because back in 1984 when I started, CDs were kind of like science fiction. They were brand new, but they were very, very expensive, and there weren't a lot of titles available, so this was our format. Records were very expensive and delicate. So not only did you have big, heavy, expensive libraries you had to carry around and haul around, but you had to take very good care of them. Because if you didn't, you'd get scratches and they'd skip. Now, even if your record was in perfect condition and your needle was perfect and everything was perfect, if a drunk bumped into your table, it would ruin your set. Or if you were on a wooden dance floor and somebody stomped their feet too hard, it could ruin your set by skipping your record. And there are so many times where I used to get on the microphone and say, please don't stomp your feet too hard or don't jump too much because you're skipping the records. Can you imagine that today with MP3 and controllers? Who cares, man? Jump around, have a good time. It's a very different time, and things have gotten so easy. We don't have big power amplifiers we're carrying around anymore. We have powered speakers. I've got a compact array system that sets up in seconds. And one of my speakers with a woofer and the column weighs less, a lot less, than my amp racks used to weigh. They used to weigh like 100 pounds or more sometimes. Same with my records. My records were usually the heaviest thing that I used to haul around. My lighting is easier. It's smaller. It's brighter. It does more. The control on my lighting is more compact than it used to be. There's a lot less to do. Computers have just made life so easy. So why? Why would we bring turntables to a mobile event? Well, exactly why I said, because things have gotten so easy, we now have extra room in our vehicle. So it's not so cumbersome anymore. We're not hauling around crates of records. We're using control vinyl. Now, this is my old Serato stuff. I don't have the record box or VDJ stuff yet, but I'm interested. I want to check it out. You have things like phase now, where you don't even have to drop the needle on the record. All you have to do is have this little flash drive attached here. It's pretty cool stuff. It's brand new, and I'm really excited to see where it's going to go. But even if you can haul this around because you have the extra room in your vehicle now, and it's not a big deal to set up, why would you do it? Well, a lot of DJs do it for school dances, and that kind of makes sense because it's kind of hip-hop. But why a wedding reception? Think about the average age of the person getting married and what they're doing. They are the people who have brought records back. They're crate digging. My generation, not specifically me, but my generation discarded their records. They threw them away, they gave them away, they took them to Goodwill. The generation before me did the same thing when we got CDs and MP3. Why have this stuff around? Think hipsters. Think how old they are. When they get married, this is cool. Even if it's control vinyl, this is a lot cooler than a guy pushing buttons on a controller or clicking on a computer. People are willing to pay for this kind of stuff. There are DJs out there doing this right now, and they're doing very well. You may live in a market somewhere in the world where they're not willing to pay for something like this. But there are plenty of markets in the US where this is absolutely a really cool thing that people want. It gives a performance aspect, even if you're just blending, because this is not about scratching at a wedding. I don't recommend that at all, but this is about using it like you use a controller to blend, you know? I don't know. I might try it. Things are getting so small. My truck, there's nothing in my truck anymore compared to what it used to be. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and better. So it probably wouldn't be a big deal to throw a couple of these in the back. And even set it up, it only takes a few minutes. So yeah, there's my argument for record players at weddings. I think there's something to it. And a lot of people aren't using the 1200s anymore. They're pretty expensive even on the used market, but I think Pioneer has, what is it, the PLX series, the 1000? Those are hip. People are buying those. It's just another dimension to what you can do. And sometimes we look at this and we say, yeah, anybody could be a DJ these days. But can anybody bring some record players in and mix with them? Even if it's control vinyl? Not everybody can do that. And I think the new generation appreciates it more than you think. So just a quick vlog for you. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section. And please enjoy the comments on this because you're going to see a wide range of opinions. Practice and enjoy.